Yeah, we're just like, we haven't done this before, so.
Yeah, we're like boomers, so.
No, we're not, but.
Yeah, we are.
Maybe Clarice is.
Be quiet. Okay.
Yeah, Clarice is the only boomer here.
So for the first 5 minutes, I'm just gonna present the slide and just like answer the question of the day, like your dream home.
Yeah,
as we wait for other people to join.
Record. Start
Oh
recording.
yeah, Ananya.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Yeah, so basically today, like as people come in, we're just gonna go over like the different types of programming languages. And by the end of today, just like make sure you finish the knowledge quiz and the resource page.
Oh yeah, we'll also have like a fun thing at the end. So like, stay tuned. Oh, okay, more people. We're probably gonna start in like 2 minutes. So Perneet, what's your dream home?
Okay, you really had to call me out like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so my dream home would be one that is very far away from Clarice. Thank you.
Okay. What about you, Eleyn?
No, not Eleyn. First, Clarice, what is your dream home?
Well, my dream home is to be close to Perneet, so.
Oh, I feel like we have conflicting homes then.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, my dream home is a place very far away from everyone. So, yeah.
I see.
Popcorn, Ananya.
Oh yeah, Ananya, what
know.
about you?
Wait, this
Probably
is a
on, like-
popcorn thing? Sorry.
Like Pluto? Yeah, far away.
Pluto?
Yeah, that's where I'd live. That's where my
I
dream home.
thought you said Puedo.
Wait, is Pluto in like? Are you like able to survive on Pluto? Like,
Yeah,
wait,
I'm a god.
can people live on Pluto?
Yeah. No, I'm just
There
better
is
than everyone
there
else.
is simply no way life could survive on the surface of
No,
Pluto.
I'm just
I
really
hope
cool.
you guys know that there are 5 other people in this Google Meet.
Ananya.
Oh wait, there's only like, cause there's 4 of us, right? So like, there's 10 people. That means there's only like 6 people here.
No, one
That's,
of
like,
them
so
is
sad.
like the actual like presentation.
Oh yeah, then there's
Okay,
only
it's
like
been
5.
5 minutes though. So
Okay.
Clarice, whoever's presenting, can you please present the slides?
Okay, give me a second.
Oh my god, so slow.
Who's going first?
Oh yeah, to the person who just joined, I have no idea who you are, but can you please answer the question of the day? What is your dream house? Okay, go ahead, whoever's starting.
I don't think we have like an introduction thing. So, Perneet? Why'd you leave? Okay, never mind.
Okay, this is our title. We're gonna share with you guys programming languages.
Oh wait, okay. Programming. Oh wait, this is Ananya's.
Oh, oops. Okay. Programming languages are tools we use to write instructions for computers
Guys,
to
that's
follow.
the 3rd slide.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, programming languages are yeah. Okay, what are programming languages? They're tools we use to write instructions for the computer to follow. And a computer thinks in binary strings of zeros and ones. Programming languages allow us to translate ones and zeros into something that we can understand. Yeah. Next.
Okay, this is mine. Hi, I'm Perneet, freshman, CCA, and I'm going to be explaining the high and low level programming languages and their differences. Next slide, please. So welcome to, wait, what? Okay, sorry. Today, we're going to be introducing you guys to high-level programming languages and some of the basics of Python, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Java, and Ruby, which includes their functions, where they're from, the skills you will learn, and some other well-known high-level languages are C, C++, Java, Python, and etc. High-level languages are programmer-friendly, which makes them easy to write, debug, and maintain. And they also provide a higher level of abstraction from machine languages, which makes them easy to learn and result in better programming productivity. But they also have some disadvantages, which include additional translation time. They're also less memory efficient. They have less memory efficiency compared to lower level programming languages, and they're also slower than lower level programming languages. Next slide. So examples of low-level languages are assembly and machine codes, which are ones and zeros. And these languages are more machine-friendly, but can only run on machines fast and memory efficient. They are harder to understand and more complex and not as popular as other high-level languages that you might know. Next slide, and I think that is Clarice.
All right, thank you, Perneet, for your insightful introduction to high-level programming languages. Now we will move on to programming paradigms. And so programming paradigms are a way to classify programming languages based on their features. There are currently 5 major programming paradigms, which include object-oriented, functional, procedural, logical, and database. Let's start with object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming relies on the concept of classes and functions that make up much of the content of the web. The 4 principles of object-oriented programming are encapsulation, inheritance, abstraction, and polymorphism. Next, we have functional programming, which applies and composes functions that are mainly mathematical based. It also handles symbolic computations in list processing applications, and like object-oriented programs, it supports the 4 principles that were mentioned before. Then there is procedural programming, where programs are composed of sequences of instructions with the use of block-based control flow. It follows structured programming practices by splitting up programs into named sets of instructions. Another programming paradigm is logical programming that is mainly based on formal logic and similar to functional programming applies and composes functions. Stated in its name, its functions are mostly logic circuits rather than mathematical. Finally, there is database programming, which designs and maintains a database for applications. It establishes relationships between different datasets and tests for errors and duplicate records.
Thank you, Clarice. Now we're going to move on to Python. Hi, my name is Eleyn, and I will be introducing some examples of programming languages. First will be Python. Python is a versatile general-purpose programming language. It started in the Netherlands and is used in data science, machine learning, web development. Many people say it's a good first language to learn, and the most popular use for Python is for developing websites and software, task automation, data analysis, and data visualization. It is important to know that this is a basic coding language and is used very commonly. Hypertext refers to the way in which web pages or HTML documents are linked together. Each page contains a series of connections to other pages called hyperlinks, and every web page you see is written using one version of HTML. I'm going to go through this a little bit faster because you guys should have a lesson on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, I believe, so I'm just going to speed through this. HTML is most widely used language to write web pages and is originally developed at CERN, also known as the Conseil Européen pour la Recherche Nucléaire.
I think you can skip it.
Okay. Or the European Organization for Nuclear Research by Tim Berners-Lee around 1990. It creates pages that are displayed for the World Wide Web and is a framework used to build websites. If you understand how they work together, you're much better off when it comes to design, marketing, and other professions. Yeah, and then now let's go to CSS. Okay, so cascading style sheets is a style sheet language used for describing the presentation of a document written in a markup language such as HTML. CSS is a cornerstone technology of the World Wide Web. There's a lot of history on it. I'm not going to go into detail. It is the language for describing the presentation of web pages, including colors, layout, fonts, and is independent from HTML. And these are like an important way to control how your web pages look because it offers several significant advantages over alternative approaches to web design. Okay, we can go on to JavaScript now. Okay, so JavaScript is a language. Okay, sorry for the pings. JavaScript is a language that enables web applications, game development, and mobile applications. It was created in 1995, and it has a lot of like useful tools, such as it's used in search engines, responsive design, social media, and it's integral to the internet experience as developers build increased interaction. Next slide. Oh, I think the JavaScript and the Java got switched, but you guys have the slides in the chat, so you guys can just follow along with me. So Java is actually a high-level, widely used, class-based, object-oriented programming language and was created at Sun Microsystems Inc. by James Gosling. During the start of Java, James Gosling led a team of researchers in an effort to create a new language to allow consumer electronic devices to communicate with each other. The work on the language began in 1991, and before long, the team focus changed to a new niche, the World Wide Web. And Java is used as the server-side language for most back-end development projects, including those of big data or Android development. It is used for desktop computing and a lot of other computing that I won't get into. But there's a few pretty major examples, such as mobile, desktop, and platforms. And some features include dynamic coding, multiple security features, network-centric designing, etc., etc. Okay, we're gonna go into Ruby now. Okay, so Ruby is a high-level general-purpose programming language designed and developed by Yukiro Matsumoto. I'm so sorry if I didn't say that right. In Japan in the mid-1990s, Ruby is used for building web applications, but it also is a general-purpose language similar to Python, so it has many other applications such as data analysis, prototyping, and proof of concepts. The most obvious implementation of Ruby is Rails Web, the development framework built with Ruby, and it is one of the most popular languages out there, which makes it a useful skill to learn. And the Ruby programming language is actually one of the most popular languages out there, which makes it a useful skill. And according to TIOBE Index, which tracks the popularity of top programming languages, it actually currently ranks 15th among the most popular languages out there. Okay, now let's move on to Ananya.
Okay, hi, I'm Ananya. So, C is a general purpose procedural computer programming language supporting structured programming. C programming came out from Bell's Labs in the early 1970s. The C language is used to develop system applications that form a major portion of operating systems such as Windows, Unix, and Linux and operating systems. C compiler and all Unix application programs are all written in the C language. By learning C, you'll be able to understand and visualize the inner workings of the computer systems, like the location and memory and management. So, as a programming language, C will also allow you to write more complex and comprehensive programs. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is C++. So C++ is a general purpose programming language developed by Bjarne. Yeah. Which also came from like the Bell's laboratories over a period starting in 1970s. So C++ is basically C++ is commonly used for graphics heavy software such as games, photos, and video editing apps. So C++ allows you to learn programming from the ground up, and you have to explain like everything you do when you code, so it gives you a deeper understanding of how all the parts work. And the difference between C++ and C is that it's basically C with objects. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is C#. C# is Microsoft's popular programming language, and it can be used for a wide variety of applications, including game development, enterprise software, video games, mobile apps, and a lot more. C# is a modern object-oriented programming language developed in the 2000s by Anders at Microsoft as a rival to Java. So C# extracts away most of the machine level code so you can focus more on programming. The C# language is good for beginners for these reasons. Okay, next slide, and Perneet.
Thank you, Ananya. So we're basically just going to go over Objective-C versus Swift. And the Objective-C language is a simple computer language, and it's designed to enable sophisticated object-oriented programming. And our Objective-C is defined as a small but powerful set of extensions to the standard ANCI C language. Its additions to C are mostly based on Smalltalk, one of the first object-oriented programming languages. And Swift is a general-purpose, multi-parliament, I don't know how to pronounce that, compiled programming language developed by Apple and the open source community. And it's common that you'll have to work with like a hybrid code base consisting of old code in Objective-C and then new code in Swift. Typically, though, Objective-C should only be learned if it's required. Most new iOS apps will be perfectly fine in just Swift. Objective-C is not necessary for those. Next slide, please. Okay, SQL or SQL is a domain-specific language used in programming and designed for managing data held in a relational database management system or for streaming processing in a relational data stream management system. And SQL was first developed in the early 1970s by IBM researchers Raymond Boyce and Donald Chamberlain. It was initially called SQL, which is Structured English Query Language, and was designed to manipulate and retrieve data in IBM's database management system, which is System R. In the late 70s, Relational Software Inc., SQL statements are used to perform tasks such as update data on a database or retrieve data from a database. And SQL is an exceptional reason programming language that is utilized to interfere with databases. And it works by understanding and analyzing databases that include data fields in their tables. Next slide. Okay, so this is just going to be like a programming exercise, and we're going to be using the Python programming language with a turtle extension. So Python Turtle graphics is an extended reimplementation of Python, and it's basically just like a drawing tool, like through Python, though you're using it. And it's just like a package. I don't know if you guys have used packages before in like other languages, because I know C# uses packages, but you can import the Python Turtle package using the keyword import turtle into a replit. Next slide. So basically, to create a new replit, I'm sure most of you guys have made a replit before, but yeah, there's a link in the chat to replit. But you just want to make sure that when you select your language, you choose Python with turtle. So that's just the thing. Next slide. So here's an example of how to use the Python turtle thing. So obviously, like as said before, when you create a replit using Python turtle, you want to make sure you select Python with turtle, not just regular Python. And here's an example of code, as like you guys can see. Do any of you guys like have any idea of like what this could do? Like the code in the slide. I encourage participation. You guys are kind of lame. Oh, thank you. Well, we can now see what happens. Next slide, please. So yeah, just like a square. Square with 4 different colors on each side. Got blue, yellow, green, and red. And next slide. So the turtle is represented by the arrow. Like the replit graphic interface is showing the turtle as that. And notice that the direction of the arrow is starting towards the red, because that's where it starts from. Starts towards the red and then it goes to the other colors. And this is important when we will be programming. Next slide. So this program implements the for loop, which is a little bit advanced for our lesson today. So we can just simplify it into making it more understandable. And so instead of using the for loop as shown on the left, you can instead do what's on the right, which is a lot less complicated, but it's not as efficient, but we're not supposed to go super into detail with this. Next slide. So basically we're gonna break this down line by line. So line 1, as we said earlier, you import the package for the turtle into the replit. So basically without this package, you can't do anything with the turtle. Like, it's not possible, because you won't be able to use these commands like tcolor without importing the package. And then line 3, you initiate a new variable called t, and it's set to your turtle, and it shows up on your graphical interface, which is like the little like window that you can see stuff in on the right of your screen when you're in Replit. And then on line 5, you choose your color. And then line 6, you move forward 75 pixels. And the default direction of the turtle is already facing towards the right, so it moves towards the right. And then you turn it 90 degrees with the line 7. Next slide, please. So here are some of the Python turtle functions. So first you have your function name, then you have your parentheses. I'm sure you guys have seen those before, and you have your parameter. So your first function that we're going to talk about is goto, and then it's your x and y coordinates. And so there's like, think of it as like a coordinate plane. I'm sure you guys have seen coordinate planes before. And it just basically like go to this position on your Replit. And then move forward, like we've talked about this in the previous slide. It just says like how many pixels are you moving the turtle forward. And then backward is the same, but backwards. Turning, so you're turning, how many degrees are you turning right? And then how many degrees are you turning left? And then circle is how many pixels is the radius, and then it draws a circle based off that. Next slide, please. So here are some more functions. Speed just is how fast the turtle is moving. It's an integer, it's not a float or some other value, it's an integer. Pen size is how thick the turtle is. And then pen up just is when you stop drawing. The turtle can move around after that, but it won't draw. And then pen down is just when it starts drawing. Clear should clear everything off the canvas. And then background color or BG color just sets the background color like CSS. It's quite simple. Next slide. Yeah. Does anyone else want to present this slide?
All right, so our last activity will just be drawing a house, tree, or sun using Python turtle. You can choose whichever to do. We still have 30 minutes to do this, so feel free to ask any questions if you'd like. I'll probably be doing a demonstration, but I'll have to open up Replit first. So give me a second.
Yeah, also, if you guys are like confused about the functions, like you can just go on, I think like a few of you are on the slides already, but you can like use the functions on the slides and it'll be like really easy for you to create the house.
Yeah, if you guys need help, don't be afraid to ask because there are plenty of experts here. I'm not one of them, but there are plenty. Yeah, this is just like a simple exercise though. And we have the entire 30 minutes, as Eleyn said. And it should be pretty simple, but I think, yeah, Clarice, if you could present your screen if you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm like trying to log into Replit, but it's like locking me.
Okay, we can probably just take like a couple of minutes for you guys to process how much you have absorbed, hopefully.
Absorb. Okay, I got the house. All right, I'm gonna stop presenting this slide.
Yeah, this is the lesson, end of the lesson today.
No,
not the full, we're still going on, but like actual lesson portion is done. Shout out to the lesson material made by me, Clarice, Ananya, Eleyn.
Okay, I'm just gonna be, while you guys are working on it, if you like don't want to do it or anything, I'll just do like a visual demonstration. So like you create Python turtle, right? search Python here, select Python with turtle.
It's very important that you choose Python with turtle. It's not gonna work.
Yeah,
if you don't
there's
do
like
it with
Python
that.
here, but like that's like a completely different thing. And
Exactly.
I'm just gonna keep this name. I don't really care. Okay. So the first thing you have to do,
Does
just like
anyone
in
know?
this.
Wait. Before you say anything,
Okay.
does anyone know what you're supposed to do first?
It's in the slides, by the way.
Yeah, it's in the slides. I'm pretty sure I heavily stressed. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Wow,
Yes,
such a
we
genius.
import
Okay.
turtle.
Import turtle. Woohoo.
Do you need a semicolon? I'm not sure if you do. Okay.
No, because it's like it's an import. And
This is how
then
you know I don't do Python.
so like now there's like nothing. So the first thing you have to do is just make, what did I do? Turtle dot. I'm just gonna color. Oh my god, my typing skills are terrible. Turtle dot color black. Let's see what that does. See. Okay, now we have this like arrow-like thing, and it's black and yellow because I specified it here. And that will just be our drawing cursor.
Yeah, and the black in this case, the black is the outline and the yellow is the fill. I'm not sure if you guys can see it properly, but
yeah,
just in case you guys are doing it right now.
And you see, as you can see, if I do turtle forward 100 and I run it, wait for it, it will go forward 100 units. And if I wanted to increase the width or like size of the line, I can just do turtle.pen size.
Yeah,
and I'll just set it to 5. And that will make.
Clarice, I just have like a genuine question. Do you have to write out the full turtle, or can you just write T? Because like as in the slides, they just use T. Like
I can test that.
Yeah, because I feel like that would be easier for them.
But I don't think it says undefined name because
that's weird.
Not. I think T is just like just for shortening purposes on the slide.
No, they defined it at the top.
Yeah, you
they
can
said
like,
T equals turtle dot turtle.
Okay.
So maybe you want to try that.
Turtle dot?
Turtle dot turtle with a capital T.
Yeah.
Afterwards. Oh wait, give me a second.
See, and then you can like start using T.
Alright.
But if you don't want to do that, you can just do turtle dot for everything.
Yeah,
you don't have to do this.
I like doing turtle with the turtle, but if you like just like making it easier to type, then sure, use T.
Yeah, if you want to make it like more efficient, then you can like set T equal to turtle, but you really don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, it just saves a bit of time, but it's honestly your preference. Like nobody's gonna stop you.
And to control like the speed of how fast the turtle like draws it, I can make a turtle instantly draw it by going turtle.speed 0. And as you can see, it just like automatically goes across. And if I change it to 5, it'll just like be really slow. I don't know if you could tell a difference there, but there was definitely a difference. And so
just to notice, like if you're making your house, it really doesn't matter what your speed is, but if you want, you can like test out different speeds.
Yeah, I can do like T dot speed like 200 and test like T dot forward. I'll do like 500 this time just to like test it.
I think 500 might have been too much.
I spelled 4 wrong.
Oh, okay.
That's like
yeah.
Okay.
I know about your spelling errors. Yeah, just using
it like
works.
left the screen. Alright, I'm just gonna build the house now. Enough with this so
can you demonstrate of like using a circle, maybe clearing, maybe background color, pen up, pen down.
Oh, sure, here.
Go to.
If you want a circle, you can go T.circle. Wait, give me a second. I forgot, was it like 360? Because like Yeah, but it's like really large. Like my screen doesn't fit it. How do I zoom out?
Wait, I don't think you have to do 360. You can do
Yeah,
like 5.
360 is you're
Oh, wait,
saying.
oh yeah.
That's
This is
like-
radius. This is the radius. This is radius. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I yeah, yeah. That's a middle circle.
Also, like
Yeah.
pen, like T dot pen up, pen down. I think that's useful for drawing the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you want to make like a dashed line, you can do like T dot forward. Sorry, T dot forward 100, and you can go like T dot pen up, and then T dot forward
100, and then you can put your pen
100.
down again, and like
Yeah.
you can
So
probably
like
use some for loop for that, but yeah.
If you like.
oh wait.
Put your pen down
Oh wait.
again.
No, I messed up. T dot pen down, and then T dot forward 100 again. Yeah, and then you get a dash line, and if you just like copy and paste this whole thing, no, like this, you could just make like a oh it's because this is messed up, I think. That is not
Anyways, please stand by. Some technical difficulties. But after this, we'll probably go through how to use the go to XY coordinate thing.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking. We should.
And then
okay.
maybe, yeah.
I'll go to
Then the clear thing and the background color, and then we'll maybe get to starting a house.
Yeah.
okay.
Our
T
little
dot go to. So usually you just start at the middle of the screen, but let's say if I wanted to start on like here, then this is X and this is Y. So X is just your horizontal distance. So if I just wanted to go, we always start at 0, 0. So if I wanted to be left, then I would be
0,
like
0 is the middle.
negative 100 and like 0 because I don't want to move vertically. Then my pen T dot forward.
Just like whenever you're thinking about using the coordinate, like using go to, just think about like it being a coordinate plane, and
You didn't write forward.
Wait, why is it dying
you
unexpectedly?
didn't spell forward right. Anyways,
Oh.
so
Okay.
just think about it as like splitting the screen into 4 different sections, right? I'm sure you guys have used coordinate planes before.
Actually, I can just like show you guys an example. So like if I create a circle that's at negative 100, and then if I find another circle, like T dot pen up, and then T dot pen down, T dot pen up, go to 0, 0, and then T dot pen down, and I create another circle. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is the circle at 100, 0, and then this is the circle at 0, 0. So as you can see, it's at different places. Would you like me to move on to the house now? Or
I would like you. I'm not sure if
Okay,
anybody
okay.
else does, but I would like you.
alright, I have like a really long
Wait, can you show them
Code.
the example of
Wait,
the other one?
sorry.
If you
Could
still
you
have it.
show them how to use background color?
oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, good one. And how you clear the background completely. Like the canvas.
Okay.
Can you do any other shapes besides circles? I'm not sure. Clarice, can you?
You can make like a square out of lines, but no, you can't make any shapes.
You know what?
besides
Actually, I'm gonna search it up for you.
no, you can
but
do like
I will
T
tell
dot.
you.
I'm pretty sure you can because like a circle is round, and you can't make your turtle go in a circle unless you use the circle function. But to make any shape that has straight lines, you can just draw them with a line. Like for square, I can just make T dot forward 100, and then I can go like T dot right 90, because this is the degrees, so 90 degrees, right? And I go T dot forward 100 again. And I'll just make that, and then I'll see that I need to turn right again. So turn right, forward. I just copy paste this. And as you can see, I can make a square. And so for any shape with straight lines, I can just change the degree and then go forward and change the degree and go forward. So if I wanted to make a triangle, if I wanted to make a 60 by 60 triangle, then I can go like this. Oh wait.
Yeah, equilateral triangle there.
Yeah, equilateral.
Okay.
Never mind.
I don't know what happened there, but
this is, yeah, as you can see, this can be like a hexagon.
yeah.
But like
you
if
can make a
I finish
hexagon
it, it can
out
be
of
a hexagon.
that. But there's like other things. If I did my research correctly, you can change the shape of your turtle.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty cool. If you do turtle.shape in parentheses, you can do like circle, arrow, or whatever.
Maybe turtle. If you want.
Yeah. The turtle's like really cute. I want to show you guys. Wait. Forward. Oh no, did I spell forward wrong again or something?
I think
Wait.
the turtle needs to be in like
I
quotes.
keep in quotation marks, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, that's the
You
turtle.
can make
It's like,
it bigger also. You can make the turtle bigger.
but isn't it like T dot size or something? No,
No,
T
it's
dot
T dot shape size. And then there's
underscores. Oh,
parameters.
shape size.
There's 3 parameters, so which is stretch wide, stretch length, and outline.
Oh yeah. Okay, I would just like copy that. Oops. Oh, now it's giant.
So
Okay,
I have a big turtle. And,
we have like 17 minutes left. Should I like build a house?
Yeah, you should start building your house.
Okay.
You can just import the code.
Alright, let me like...
And like while Clarice like
This
starts
is
working
my-
on that. Sorry?
This is like I have it on a different account, so I have to like log in. Wait.
Yeah, so while she does that, I'll just talk about like the different things you can do with turtle. There's a lot of cool things you can do. Personally, I don't know much about it. But you can use you can like draw things with your mouse using turtle, and I feel like that's a pretty cool function. I don't think we go over it, but I can probably send the thing in the chat. But you can like make your turtle move with your mouse, and you can like change the background color as we said. There's like a lot of different uses to turtle. You can also, I think, like have things where you click on the screen and things happen. Yeah, it's just like a fun different thing. I don't know, I haven't used it much, but
Alright, so
sorry.
okay. So as you can see, I've built the base of my house, right? It's a yellow. The reason why it's filled with yellow is because in the beginning I put that my line will be yellow, and when I fill any shape, it will be yellow. And so when I said begin fill and end fill, it will just mean that once this turtle finishes making all 4 borders, it will just fill the inside with yellow.
Clarice, can you like show us like what if we wanted like the roof to be like red or something?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me just.
Oh yeah, also for you guys
red.
don't need to fill it. I'm pretty sure there's an example.
Yeah, this
on
is
the
just
slide,
for like pretty
slide
like
38. There's examples. You don't need to fill it.
Yeah, this is just for like.
They did fill the tree, but you don't need to.
This is just for cosmetic purposes. Okay.
Cosmetic.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the roof. I made it red. Instead of yellow, I changed it because I want a different color roof. And this is just, as you can see here, there's another begin fill and then end fill. And to prevent the turtle from dragging a black line as it goes up here to make the roof, I made it so that it wouldn't by using the pen up function. and then making and typing the pen down function right before I draw when I actually go up here. So you can see once I run this, you'll see the turtle's path as it draws. Yeah, see, now we have a beautiful red roof.
Yeah, we have a nice little trapezoid on the top.
Yeah.
It's not very complicated. It's quite simple. We can probably make a tree or something. I don't know if you have code for a tree though.
A tree. Oh yeah, like a tree? I can try to make a tree.
Yeah, well you have like, you don't need to make a window and like doors for yours, guys's, but I think you probably should because it's just like good to practice or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I know Clarice does window code.
Yeah, I made a door. So here's our orange door. I made it a different color again.
And also, like, once you guys, like, finish the house, like, feel free to, like, do different things with Turtle. Like, it's pretty cool. So, like, there's a lot of different things you can do. Like, you can build a car, or, like, a smiley face.
Yeah, I feel like making a tree is a really good idea because it'll just be, like, a very thin rectangle, and then you put a triangle on the top, and that'll just be your tree.
Yeah, it's not very difficult. You can probably add more to it. You know, add some like little circle ornaments or something. I don't know. It's not Christmas, but if you want, you can add stuff like that. I don't know. Just like when you guys make your house, like be sure to like personalize it to what you like. Yeah, make it your own.
Here are our windows, and obviously, again, I changed the turtle to I changed the color to light blue. Pen up and pen down, just like the usual, and all this forward, right stuff is just making the window.
Also, this meet is gonna close in 11 minutes, so I'm not sure. I believe your guys' knowledge quiz is due. I'm not sure when it's due actually.
I don't know.
But let me check. It's due on the 16th because we have AP testing at CCA, so we won't have a meeting for another 2 weeks, by the way. So you can show up if you want, but no one will be there.
No, I don't think you can show up because the meet won't be open.
Yeah, but you can try to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we won't have a meeting for the next 2 Mondays, next 2 Fridays. We will be back on the 16th. I'm not sure whose lesson it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not ours.
Yeah, if you want, you can try like making some sort of house with a bunch of lines of code using Python Turtle on Replit, and I think it's
pretty sure
a thing to do.
Is that like an assignment? Is it or not? I'm not sure. Is that a challenge?
I don't think it's an assignment, like an actual assignment.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah, it's just for
doing it. Kind of fun.
I would recommend doing it.
Yeah.
Highly encouraged.
Yeah, I highly encourage. Just like how I highly encourage participation.
Okay. So this is the end of our house. Although it's like 75 lines, it looks very long. It's actually, in reality, it's not much. It's just a bunch of lines.
Yeah,
and it's not very hard to do.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure half of the code is just turtle, like the word turtle.
Yeah, turtle.
Yeah, it's not that. If you can copy and paste, most of this is probably just copy and pasting.
Yeah. Like this pattern right here, turtle forward, turtle right, turtle 50. That's the same thing for like the next like few lines.
But yeah, it's quite a simple language. It's like doing Scratch. It's like very simple.
Yeah, I can try to make a tree at like on the spot, but I don't know if I can. If I make like black and then brown.
Yeah, you can make your little stem. Yeah, everything. I'm not sure if I've actually seen the quiz. Do you know if Katy updated the quiz to have turtle stuff on it?
I don't know. I'm not right.
She did update the thing we had earlier though.
Okay.
Also, who left? Oh no. They call Collins in 10 minutes. So make sure you enter the quiz. I don't know if you guys are allowed to look at the notes during the quiz.
We can't control you though.
Yeah, we can't stop you, but like, I'm not sure if you're allowed to. There's a question that says, how did you like the lesson? Really appreciate it. If you guys said it was terrible, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So just make sure you answer.
5 stars.
Yeah, make sure you just like add a note in the concerns area that says, I think Eleyn was like kind of a bad teacher.
No, the opposite. You should say that Perneet was a bad teacher. Okay.
Okay, so we're just trying to like have small talk right now because Clarice is building her little tree. We would appreciate it if you describe what you're doing, Clarice.
Okay, so this is the stem. I'll just delete this for now. So
Wait, why is there no fill?
no, because I didn't fill it yet. I'll do that after. Okay, so this is the bottommost of the tree, and then once I make it go right and then forward, that'll just make another side of the tree. As you can see, it goes
And
down.
then you want to do that same thing, but the opposite way
and you
around.
you just do right, and since this side is the short side, then I just go turtle.right 90 again. So this turtle, it turns this way, and then I make it go forward 10 because I want a short stem. A turtle, okay. And then I do that for the same. I make it turn right, and then I make it go up 100 because this is a longer side.
And obviously you guys can change these dimensions to whatever you like wish if you guys
You can like make a however big tree you like.
Yeah, you can make it like short, stubby, whatever.
If you want to make like a nice tree with a brown stem, then add turtle.color black brown. So our lines are black.
Or you can just do brown if you wish.
Oh yeah, I should do that. Okay, brown. As you can see, it should be brown now. That's a weird brown.
It's kind of a reddish color.
Is there like dark brown? I'm pretty sure there's dark brown.
No, there's not.
Never mind. Yeah, there's not.
If there was, I don't think there would be a space between it.
Yeah.
So then we can like fill it in and whatever.
Yeah, turtle.
Obviously, you guys don't have to do this, but
yeah, it's optional.
It's optional, but I recommend. And like also while you're doing it, recommend obviously adding comments because this makes your work cleaner, easier to understand. If someone else looks at it, always add comments.
What do you call like the trunk? Is it a trunk?
Yeah,
tree
trunk.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the tree trunk. And then now we want to make like the actual what's it called? The leaves?
Yeah,
the leafy part. Okay. So
no, it's leafy. Okay, never mind. Anyways, as we continue, it's just gonna be like a big triangle basically.
Okay.
So you have 5 minutes.
Okay, let me speed around this. Okay, so I want to make my turtle go to the middle of the tree because then I can make like a nice triangle on there. So now I might just go turtle dot pen up because when the turtle moves, I don't want it to make brown lines everywhere when it goes down here. So turtle dot pen up, and I want to make turtle go to. And since this is 0, 0, this area is 0, 0, and we want to go down a couple of units, that means our y coordinate will become negative. So turtle will go to 10. I'm not sure how far down it will go, but we'll see. And then I make it go back down so I can draw. And then since, wait. Okay, our turtle is facing up, so it's facing north. We want our turtle to face this way, so face the right, so we can draw the line like this. So we would go turtle dot right 90. Oops, what just happened? And then I go turtle dot forward 50. Then I don't want my leaves to be brown, so I'll make this green. And this as well. And this will be begin fill. This will be end fill. I'll code under here. And let's see what that does. Okay, so far we have this. And we want to make it go this way, and then this way, and then end there. So left, since it's facing right, as you can see, we have to make it turn this way, and that would be left. So turtle left 60. I'm pretty sure. I'll just do 30. I'm pretty sure because earlier it made a hexagon. Turtle forward 50 again. It could be negative. I'm pretty sure it's negative. Never mind.
Regardless, I'm sure you guys will probably have better luck.
Yeah, you know, you can. This is just like try, just try and then like.
Yeah, it's just trial and like error, but I don't know.
If this doesn't work.
Clarice is kind of a boomer with technology, as stated before.
Okay. Okay. So this is our beautiful tree. As you can see,
It has a personality.
Okay. No, what if I made a tree with like a square, just like.
Yeah, you can make any type of tree. A tree is defined by what you call a tree, okay?
Yeah, I call this a tree. This is my definition of a tree.
Okay, so the meeting is going to close in a minute.
Yeah, so if anyone has any questions about their house project,
Yes, please reach out to us. And thank you so much for coming. And
please reach out to us in the Discord if you guys aren't in there. I'm cutting off people, but please do. Thank you for participating, that one person that did. I know who you are. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very much.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, bye
thank you
guys.
Bye.
Do you guys like my tree?
Yeah.
It's like kind of pretty.
It's kind of nice.